Hi, Aries. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. This is your My Taropist session. We do this once a month for every sign. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when it is meant for you, but I do them once a month. So this is the month of March when I am recording this. So hopefully this finds you well wherever you are in the world, my friends. This is My Taropist session. This is generally an overall energy check. We take a look at your mental energy. We take a look at your interpersonal relationships, including a little sneaky peek at love for all of the people who love the love. What's bothering or distressing you, if anything, and also your emotional energy. We might wrap it all up with some advice, predictive outcome, maybe the new good that's coming to you, boo. It really just depends on how it goes and how it flows. Woo! We had a little earthquake there, my friends. If that sounds good to you, then buckle up, Buttercup. Let's get into it. My Taropist is now in session. All right, Aries, I hope you're having a great season. It is your season when I'm doing this. We are getting close to when I'm going to do hopefully your birthday reading, hopefully within the next week or so. So since I'm doing your My Therapist session today, you get 2 readings. Not tonight, but you will be getting another reading for your birthday, and that's a different spread. So I'm excited to do that for you. So stay tuned for that. And let's get into your My Therapist session, my friends. If you are watching this, please do not forget to hit the thumb. If you would, please and thank you. Show some love and support in that way. And also, if you are not a subscriber, you are welcome here on the My Therapist channel. We'd love to have you. We'd love to see you live in a chat sometime. So hit that notification bell, set it to all. Make sure you know every time I go live or upload a new reading for you, my boos. And let's get into this. Yeah. All right. This is for Aries. This is for Aries. I'm like, whew. All right, let's go. Aries, Aries. What's going on in the mental energy of my Aries people? That was fast. Okay. So you have the Knight of Cups. My whole deck was upside down, so it came out in reverse, but the deck, it was an accident with the deck, so I'm not going to take it reverse. I don't take reversals unless they actually flip out that way. You have 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands. I'm getting that there's something here that you're having a difficulty with communication, which could be, but I'm getting more so that there is a goal that you're trying to reach or achieve. There's something that you really have your heart set on. It's something that for some of you, you've been investing in for a really long time. You've been putting work or energy towards it, and it's a long-term goal that you really want to pursue. There's something here where you want to like have a victory, you want to have a big win. If I can just get to this like finish line, it's feeling very much like you're on this race, you know, like there's a race here, like you got like, you know what I mean? You're running, you're going. It's like I can see the finish line. I can see this finish line. I can see it there. But there's something here that's like presenting an obstacle in your course. You may have experienced like several obstacles on your journey here. For some of you, there's some kind of heartbreak that you might still be trying to get over. Could be a situation with a Leo or another fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could also be a Cancerian. Or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be someone here that you saw as a soulmate, and there was some potential happiness, and you might have even started to like think that there's a, you know, potential like, it's almost like for the first time I thought that I maybe found someone that I could spend like, you know, forever with. Like there might have been like, you might have had some ideas in your mind, but there was something here that came to an ending. Now, whether this is about love, which these readings aren't specifically love, we do take a look at love in the reading, or if this is really just more about your goals that you're pursuing and what you're trying to go after. For some of you, it could be monetary goals. You may have certain investments that you have made or certain like financial goals in mind. It's coming up a little bit more general because the Knight of Cups is here. It could definitely be something to do with love. And I have a Two of Cups down here as well. But what I'm sensing, what I'm seeing here is that you've had some big losses. Can I just say that? Like some big losses. Um, it's almost like it's almost giving this energy, and probably just because it's something I've been thinking about lately, but this energy of like if you invest in the stock market or in like crypto or something, and then all of a sudden you like it crashes, the market crashes, and you lose everything. So there's this energy here of like progression forward and then loss, right? Deep loss. For some of you, it might have even been that you were stabbed in the back, where you might have been betrayed on your journey, on your goal. There may have been somebody that you put trust in that you shouldn't have, or a situation or an investment that you put trust in and you shouldn't have, right? And so there's this energy of like waiting to reap some kind of reward, waiting to get to the finish line. But along the way, I feel like there's like trickery and sabotage is kind of what I'm getting here. Like, hey, Yolanda, hey, girl, hey. Ooh, I love the green heart. Like some trickery or sabotage energy. You have the Seven of Swords was on the bottom of the deck, right? So let's see. It's like, I don't know if you put your faith or trust in the wrong thing or the wrong people along your path towards this long-term goal that you're pursuing. I do feel like you're trying to maintain sort of like a sense of optimism, despite the fact that it's looking like there's been quite a bit of trouble. There's been quite a bit of struggle. There's been some defeat. There's been some betrayal. There's been, for some of you, like a long waiting period to get there. And so, it's looking like an uphill climb with that Chariot to the Ten of Swords. Like you've been climbing uphill. It's not been easy, this pursuit. And so, that could have been, like I said, like unlucky in love, or it could be like in work, career, finances. So whatever the case is, and I don't mean that you haven't had successes. What I mean is that you haven't gotten to the point that you really want to be. Like there's definitely a long-term goal in mind. And it's like you haven't quite gotten there yet because of these particular obstacles along the path, right? Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. I feel like with the Knight of Cups, though, it's like it's like you don't want to delude yourself, right? With that Seven of Swords, you don't want to delude yourself in your mind. And maybe that's something that you think sometimes. Maybe there's this teeter-tottering between being, generally optimistic about it and hopeful. And then there's this other like little voice on, the angel and devil on the shoulder, and the little devil going, you can't have that thing. Like, you're never going to get there. You're never going to achieve it. So you might go back and forth where you're feeling confident. You're like, I see the finish line. I know I got this. And then there's this other side that's like, you don't got this. Like, you can't do it, boo. And so I feel like right now you're leaning more towards this optimism. And why is this? Maybe you've gotten some kind of good news or a win, because like I said, it's not been all loss. Seven of Cups. Okay. So there's some like options. You might feel a bit overwhelmed right now with a lot of options or potential. And then you got the Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like right now, okay. It's time to mix it up. I don't normally give advice this early in this reading, but I want to just say to you, I feel like collaboration is going to be really helpful. And maybe that's something, maybe you've recently like found a team or collaborated with someone or multiple people that's kind of given you this new spark or ignited this like new fire or passion within you. Maybe there's a project that you've been asked to be a part of for some of you, because I feel like there's like you're kind of seeing a way out of a particular rut. Because I feel like where some of you have been is feeling like very stagnant and feeling overwhelmed with responsibilities or burden. And just like for some of you, it's giving more of like you become quite stale in what it is that you're doing or where you're at in your life. Things have felt a bit stale. It's like I've got this long-term goal and like I've had these particular wins, but I've also been, beaten up on the path towards victory. And yet I'm not satisfied with the status quo. Like I want to know, how can I get to the next to the next point, to the next mile marker or what have you. how can I keep moving this train along and not have any more like stops along the way, any more challenges along the way? For some of you, there could be an energy of having a difficulty in trusting others to give you help and support on that path. Maybe you don't trust them because you've been burned and betrayed in the past. Whatever the case is, there's definitely this energy of right now, though, I feel like there's been either a new creative idea, a new spark that's been lit, and I feel like it's pulling you out of this energy of stagnation, this energy of feeling stuck in a rut or like things are moving too slowly. So this is a good change and turn that I'm seeing in your energy mentally. Now you're starting to, the wheels are turning again, right? Like, oh, maybe maybe if I go this route and this path instead, or maybe if I get these new tires on my chariot, you know what I'm saying? These new wheels, like, I got some new wheels and I'm feeling like inspired. And for some of you, that's because of some kind of partnership or teamwork. So where you may have had people that took from you, or you may have had people that like, their energy didn't really fill your cup. I don't know if they were energy vampires or they were mooching or whatever the case is. And if it wasn't people, it could have just been, again, part of that energy of stagnation, of feeling like no matter what I do, I just feel empty. Like it's not enough. Like I'm not, like there's not enough. I can't be satisfied. I don't feel satiated with this, like the status quo or where I'm at. Like, yeah, I got here, but I feel like there's more, there's more, there's more. So it's like, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like there is more. And I feel like what's happened though is like now there's either some kind of something that you're learning or applying, or it's this practical work or effort that you're putting towards a new idea, a new concept, something creative, a new passion that you're investing in or putting effort towards. Or again, this could be collaboration. This could be like others, friends, colleagues, co-competitors, or even that you're able to like now kind of like join forces. And instead of feeling like empty about this, it's actually like lighting you up. You're actually getting inspired. And now I feel like instead of like feeling like there's not enough, you're feeling like there's more than enough. Or now you're just feeling like, oh, what about this thing? And what about that? Oh, I could do this or I could do that. It's a good energy. It's like all of a sudden you're again, the inspiration has landed and that new spark is igniting. So I feel like now you're kind of feeling optimistic and hopeful because you're seeing potential, you're seeing opportunities that could really help support you to get out of the rut that you're in, right? So let's see what's going on in your interpersonals. If maybe your interpersonal relationships. Some of you could be putting yourself out there and start dating again. That's first. I'm not for everybody, but some of you could actually be like dating. I don't see like maybe there's someone in particular. Maybe if they're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it doesn't have to be that at all. But I feel like for some of you, if this is connected to love and not goals or pursuits that have to do with like work, career, finances, then for some of you, I feel like you're actually starting to put yourself out there. You might be starting to date and exploring some options in love. And it's actually like, oh, all of a sudden I turned on Tinder and there's all these like new faces and they're actually like, oh, okay, kind of like better options. You know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe. All right, let's see what's going on in the interpersonal relationships. Oops, let me switch my banner. I always forget on my Taropist sessions to switch the banners. Okay, so what's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Aries people? And if love doesn't come up initially, then I do also pull separate for that. So this is for Aries. This is for Aries, Aries, Aries. What is going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Aries people? Whoa. Wow. That, did you guys see? I don't know if you saw it. Oh, that flew out so cool. It like did a little flip, little spin in the air. 10 of Cups. Okay, so absolutely for some of my Aries people, you're actually in a relationship, or there's definitely love here for some of you. So things are looking up in that respect. For some of you, you might have taken a break and we're holding back from taking a leap towards, relationships or connections or just people in general, to be honest. To be honest, some of you guys, definitely, there's a lot of water sign energy. I have the King of Cups here, also the High Priestess, and Ooh, the Three of Swords, though. Some of you might have been with an air sign that it wasn't a very satisfying connection, but now you might be finding yourself attracted to or interested potentially in a water sign. That's not for everybody. But for some of you, I feel like you took a break from dating, from relationships, from people in general, even maybe friends. Maybe you've been spending time at home or were spending time at home, not really getting out very much. Because for some of you, there was like a sense of a trepidation when it came to putting yourself out there because you didn't really want to be hurt or heartbroken. Because I feel like you've been through that. Who hasn't? We all have, right? So yeah, for some of you, I feel like some of you might be a homebodies in a certain respect, or maybe that's just where you spend your chill time, your downtime. Um, for some of you, I feel like I'm hearing, "Hey, you've got to hide your love away." So for some of you, you're like kind of protecting and guarding your heart or hiding your love or your feelings. And I feel like now with this 10 of cups, though, there may be also, can I just say side message? Some of you could be taking a vacation to go visit family, to go back home, to kind of take some R and be with family, loved ones in this season, or coming up soon, maybe in the summer, um, or maybe in the next like 4 weeks. So like maybe in like a month or so. That's for some, but not for everybody. Um, um, But yeah, I feel like you're kind of starting to put yourself out there. So whatever it was that you were hurt from with that Three of Swords to the Four of Swords, it's feeling like you've done some work to kind of repair that. I'm not saying you haven't forgotten, but I do feel like there's been a shifting in the energy and things are starting to come up roses for you a little bit more when it comes to your interpersonal relationships. And I feel like that's coming with you kind of getting yourself back out there and socializing again. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups in Aries interpersonal relationships. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I do feel like you're quite protective of yourself and your feelings and your emotions. It's kind of coming off like it's very important to you to find balance between head and heart so you don't make foolish mistakes, you don't do stupid things. I mean, I was gonna throw shade at one of my water sign friends. Not one person specifically, but like in general. Um, you know, everyone's not good at that. Can I just say a lot of people lead entirely with one or the other, head or heart. And I was just doing a personal reading earlier, and there was a whole bit in there about an interview that I saw. Actually, it was a breakdown by a behavioral analyst of an interview that was like so fascinating to watch because from a tarot perspective, it was like watching the King of Cups and the King of Swords like try to have a conversation because one person was very like emotionally led and heart led, and the other person was just like straight up logic, reason, analysis, data, facts, right? And it was like they were speaking two different languages, and there was an intense amount of frustration between the two because they could not see eye to eye, and nor could they, and it was like each one was trying to get the other to sort of in their own way like come from their perspective, and it wasn't working. It was like oil and water. And so I'm getting that you, Aries, like try to kind of balance the two as best you can. But I feel like what happens here is that you tend to veer towards, and in that intention of balancing the two, some of you end up being overly protective of the heart, because I actually feel like you have a lot of love to give and there is a lot of emotional energy around you. um Maybe you feel very protective of a family in this season. For some of you, you are very quite protective of your family. Okay. But whatever the case is, I feel like there is a part of you that like tries quite hard to like hold back. Oh, and then there's a strength card underneath that Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of you that really try to kind of hold back and protect. And when you're in this energy or making the effort towards balancing the two to protect yourself, you end up instead like hiding. Again, I keep hearing the, hey, you got to hide your love away. So I feel like that's something you tell yourself, whether literally or just it's the action that you take. It's like hiding that love away because you don't, really want to be hurt. You're a very protective person. Again, you can be very protective of yourself, your own heart, feelings, and emotions. You can be very protective of your family and those that you hold very dear to you, all of the above. But I do feel like there is something changing in your interpersonal relationships, and there is an opportunity here that's presenting itself with this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like either you're being very fiercely protective of this like budding new relationship or connection that you've made here, or this is you just like being really protective of yourself in the midst of this and really trying to use reason, logic, to try to make sure that you don't get hurt and you're kind of protective of yourself right now. Keep in mind, energies are fluid. So some of this could be predictive for some of you. Who is this King of Swords, or what's this King of Swords energy? I kind of feel like it's you coming out as the King of Swords. You could have air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Aries, Aries. Whoa, hi. Yeah. Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy. It's just kind of reiterating what I said. I feel like it's you because I feel like, first of all, some of you could have gone through a breakup with somebody and that's the reason why you're this way, or you've had some heartache. Could have been from a father figure. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. But again, I feel like that is something that's always kind of there. It could have been that you were cheated on too, and something that you were involved in the past. But again, there's something looking up in your interpersonal relationship sector. I do feel like there is a potential new person and new opportunity, but it's sort of like you're setting these boundaries, even though this looking like potentially Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups, like it's progressing and could be a soulmate connection. But again, this is like, I just want to warn y'all, don't sabotage this happiness, this good fortune, and new good boo when it comes to this connection, because I feel like there's an energy potentially of distrust, or again just like holding yourself back, and maybe I don't know if it's slowing the progression of things, but really trying to use a lot of reason, because some of you might lack a bit of trust, especially if you've been hurt before. So I do feel like whether this is friends, lover, this looks like quite a beautiful connection, and this person is coming across as somebody whose intentions are quite pure, and in fact, I'm not seeing any malice or ill intent at all. What I'm seeing though is that there is an energy of somebody holding back, at a little bit here, and trying to set up a particular barrier, boundary, or guard rail around their heart space or emotional energy, to try to prevent themselves from being hurt, because it is progressing. And that can be scary, right? When you're starting to get the feels and things are feeling good, and then you're like, oh, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And that's kind of where I'm feeling you are right now with this, boo. So, but can I just say, everything that I'm seeing in terms of the card, like everything looks actually pretty dang good. So I'd say, yes, good to protect your and guard your heart, but don't, make sure you're doing it from an energy of not distrust or withholding how you really feel, and being intentionally, what's the word I'm looking for? Make sure it's coming from a place of just trying to be wise and smart, and not coming from a place of fear, right? Wisdom, not fear, right? So let's see let's move forward and see what's bothering or distressing you, if anything. All right, what is bothering or distressing my Aries people, if anything? Some of you could also be, if it's not like an ex, it could have been like a broken home situation. That's not going to be everybody's message, but that could affect your interpersonals presently as well. I do feel like there's still you trying to move past some kind of heartbreak here, but okay. It's bothering or distressing my Aries people. Aries, Aries. What's bothering or distressing my Aries friends? Whoa, hi. Anything? Three of Cups. Interesting. I mean, I feel like you're working a lot on your inner healing, but also on okay. So a couple things. One, what I just said, I feel like some of you are working on like some inner healing, getting some strength, getting your strength together. For some of you, it's you're working towards some kind of goals, long-term goals and dreams that you want to pursue. Working towards some kind of happiness. Some of you could be working towards trying to buy a house or get a house or property or something like that. For some of you, it's like creating wealth or financial abundance for yourselves, or maybe saving up to get a new house or a place to live. It doesn't have to be like an actual house. It could be an apartment, whatever, condo, I don't know, a boat. I don't know. But or a car. For some of you, there could be a new car that you're wanting to purchase as well. Something here with regard to like purchasing either a home or vehicle for some, but that's a side message. I feel like for some of you, there's like, it's funny because I feel like for some of you, one, like your birthday could actually be giving you, some of you could be stressed a little bit about your birthday. I don't know if you're hitting like a milestone birthday or you're just like, it's making you aware of the fact that like time is moving forward and here we are. For some of you, it's like, and some of that could be like you feeling a little bit like, oh, I thought I would be at a certain place in my life by this age or this time in my life by this birthday. I thought I would have hit this particular milestone when it comes to like my financial goals, when it comes to like, property or family or having my own family or, travel. I don't know. There's something here in terms of like a goal where some of you might be feeling like, I thought or I wish I had hoped that I would be at a certain place by now. That's for some of you. I'm also getting, though, very strongly that there's something here about some of you could have like a fear of like a social anxiety or social fear or something to do with like being outside, out in public, out with friends, out socializing. For some of you, like getting out of the house, maybe you have a little bit of like fear, trepidation around that. That's not everybody's, but that's somebody's there. But why is the Three of Cups? I have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Why is the Three of Cups here in what terms of what's bothering or distressing? Someone could be inviting you on a trip, maybe a trip that's stressing. Why is the Three of Cups? I don't see anything like major bothering or distressing you because can I just say that? I think a lot of you guys are actually kind of happy right now. Okay. That could be something around a party that's kind of like, causing a little bit of stress. But I honestly feel like, some of you guys might be homebodies and you're kind of like, I'd rather just like be home. Why do we have to go out to celebrate? Like, why can't we just have like little small thing at home? That kind of thing. It's not a big deal. What's going on in this Three of Cups energy and what's bothering or distressing my Aries? That's too many cards. Strength card keeps wanting to come out for you. Leo energy, Aquarius, the Star, 10 of Pentacles. Honestly, I feel like there's a sense of like you guys just being really eager to, hey Angie, hey friend, hey, like really eager to like celebrate something that's like a long-term goal. Again, financial, like getting a new car of some kind, a vehicle of some kind, of getting a house of some kind, of like getting married. Like there's something here that you guys are like a goal that you have in your mind that you really want to achieve this goal, whatever this is, a career. Like there's something here that the areas that I'm reading for, it's all over your reading. Like you want to get there so badly. Like you really want it so badly. You can't wait to celebrate, right? And I don't, there's nothing bad or wrong with that. Like what's bothering you, stressing or distressing you is like really not that, there's nothing that really that bad. I just feel like you're super, you can't wait for this to celebrate. Like um achieving this like long-term goal, this dream that you're trying to pursue. It's like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys already have achieved something and you just like can't wait to share the good news with family, with friends, to celebrate it, whatever it is, you know, to go for that joyride, to get the keys to that house, to like, you know, hit that particular financial, you know, thing, or get that, you know, career going or job, like whatever it is. There's something here I feel like you're dying to celebrate and to be really excited about and to share with others, but maybe like it's not, like you're kind of holding it in right now for some reason. But it could be a new relationship that you're super stoked about, but like whatever the case is, I feel like you just can't wait. I'm hearing the Lion King. I just can't wait to be king. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're Simba and you're like, you know, I just can't wait to be king. Like you just can't wait. You can't wait. It's not, there's nothing really bad. It's just like that's it. I just feel like that's it, really. You like, you just can't wait to celebrate this. And to tell your family and to tell your friends and to, you know, share the good news. So I feel like your time is coming, okay? Hang in there. If it's not already happening and you're just keeping it on the low, something, your reading is just freaking good. I mean, that's what happens when it's like the birthday season. It's like, you know, you guys are out there. It's your season. Like you should be thriving, right? Hey Angie, you just ooh, have fun with the Torgus, friends. Have fun with your Torgus, girl. Yeah. All right. What's going on in the emotional energy of my Aries people? Aries, you're so like honestly, it's so unbothered. Your reading is just like, this is one of the easiest, like nicest, most pleasant reading. Like no drama. I'm like, okay. So you must be in a pretty good place. Except that you just can't wait to be king, apparently. You're doing a jig in your bathroom. Oh, are you singing into the brush? All right, Aries. Let's see. What is going on in your emotional energy, boo? Aries, Aries. We're gonna get, your reading is gonna be shorter than most too. It's like it's pretty good energy, like nice energy. Actually, you all perked me up with your energy, Aries, because I was kind of feeling like draggy, like all day, tired and like oof, kind of perked me up. So I love it. Thank you for that. Give me that fire. Let's go on the emotional energy for my Aries. I can't get that out of my head now. I just can't wait to be king. Um, Nobody's saying too much. Nobody's saying too much. Okay, 4 of Wands. Ooh, what? I told you, your energy is just fan fucking tastic. What can I tell you? But you gotta drop this, your walls. There you are. Ooh, King and Queen of Wands, though, boo. See, I'm telling you, some of you, obviously not everybody. Bora, what's good, boo? Aries rising in South. Yeah, that's right. This is for all Aries placements, by the way, not just Aries suns, but it is the sun, Aries sun's birthday. Look, y'all got to get past whatever this inner conflict is, because I see you guys, some of y'all have a really fan fucking tastic connection coming towards you, period. If not that, it's just like you finding balance, harmony, feeling the fullness of yourself, embracing your masculine, your feminine, you like fully like acknowledging like you know the truth of who you are, going after full force those goals again that you're working to pursue. Feeling yourself, you're feeling yourself is what I'm saying, boo. Feeling very charismatic. You are the center of attention, the life of the party. Although some of you have that social anxiety issue apparently, but whatever. Not everybody, but it came up there. So like, you know, but there's like allow yourself to be happy. Sometimes you just got to. And I want to say too, for some of you, you might be coming into the season of particularly if you have had like bad family dynamic or bad friends or bad, you know, people around you, colleagues or whatever. I honestly feel like open up a little bit and be selective. Obviously, I'm not saying open up to just anybody, but what I am saying is that I feel like the boundaries, the walls, the guard that you have put over your emotional space, because we're in your emotional energy right now, but let it allow yourself to soften and let it down a little bit, because I feel like there's a really beautiful season here for you coming up, if you're not already in it, of things coming into harmony, balance, alignment for you. And also this Four of Wands is indicative of you making sure that you surround yourself with people that really bring out the best in you, that make you feel really good, that make you feel happy, that make you feel loved and nurtured. I just did a personal reading for a client, and when the Four of Wands came up, it came up in their spread in this way of indicating that to remind you that it's the family that you're born into. You can't do anything about that, right? But as you go through your fool's journey and you complete your first cycle of that iteration of that, you come to the world, you've learned the lessons that you need to learn. You go out now and begin a new journey on your own, navigating your own future, your own path forward, independent of those that raised you. It's like, you now have the opportunity to find your chosen family. You now have the opportunity to find your tribe, so to speak. And it doesn't mean that you need to be a people person. It doesn't mean that you need to have a bunch of friends. It just means that you can now be intentional about who you give time and energy to, who you allow into your emotional space, to your heart space. And be selective, yes, but don't be so closed off that you miss opportunity to truly connect with people who are of like mind, people who do support you, who do have your best interest in mind, who do love you unconditionally and support you unconditionally, truly. And so I feel like right now, this is like, you know, Spirit saying like, with this energy, you're letting your guard down a little bit emotionally. You're allowing yourself to be happy. And if this is about a new relationship or a relationship at all, this is allowing yourself to really be connected with somebody in an emotional sense that brings a lot of harmony, balance, and fulfillment to you. And so I love this for you, Aries. I feel like we kind of came full circle from this like little bit of scolding of like, hey, Aries, listen. I know you're trying to protect yourself and all that, but boo. Some of you, there's somebody that loves you, or at least is quite interested and has some kind of feelings for you that are genuine, sincere, and true. And I feel like this is like you kind of, it's scary. I get it. It's a little scary, but I feel like you're opening up to or warming to the idea of allowing yourself to be loved and not just have the walls up. So I love this, Aries. Let's see. What's the new good coming to you? Let's do that to kind of wrap it all up. I can't wait to do your birthday reading, because this is like little tease. If this is a little teaser and a little taste of what could potentially be in your birthday reading, I'm super stoked to do that one, because it sounds like good energy, good vibes. So let's see, what's the new good coming to my Aries people in the near future whenever they're watching this. Please, again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you would. And if you're watching this back, Let me know how it resonates for you. I hope it does. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do join us over here. I don't know that I have a lot of Aries subscribers. So I think it's one that I don't have a lot of. One of the signs I don't have a lot of. So I love to have more of you all come on over. Come on over to my Taropist channel. Join us. All right, let's go for Aries. One more shuffle for Aries. Aries, Aries. All right, what is the new good coming to my Aries people? I'm hearing express yourself. It's gotta be you and only you, baby. Express yourself. Let me be me. Maybe you just like really want to let people just let you be you and express yourself the way that you do, however you do, with the way you speak, with the way you carry yourself, with your whole vibe. Like maybe you're just like, stop trying to censor me. Let me be me. Like, let me express myself the way that I want to. Gosh darn it. I almost said something else. Not that I just don't never know about the the YouTube censors. So, that's why I have fun things like banana cocky boo boo. Wait, banana cocky. Wait, I can't even remember my own expression. Banana cocky boo boo foo foo shishi, whatever. I say things like that. Okay. Anyways, you got the sun card. Ooh, boo. Could be a Leo coming towards you. But here comes the sun. Da-da-da-da. You got some like I'm not, trust me when I say I know I can't sing. So don't I'm gonna harp on myself before you harp on me about that, trust. I'm not even trying, but songs come to me. I can't help it. So you guys have the sun card here. So new beginning. For some of you, this is like a brand new day, things looking good, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of optimism in your future, a bright new happy beginning. Death card, transformation. So I also feel like something could be coming to the light for you. I see transformation. I see you, it's almost giving this energy of like coming out of the darkness, coming out of the dark. You finally see the light now, it's shining on you. So some of you could be like transforming in this season for the better. For me to get that express yourself, you could also be like getting a new look or like expressing yourself in a different way, maybe physically, like maybe you're going through some kind of physical transformation, getting new haircut, new wardrobe, new style, like, new vibe. Let's see what else. The sun. Tell me more about the new good coming. I just feel like this is just like that good energy coming on you. The summer could be a really great season for you as well. Tell me more about the new good coming for Aries. Empress. Taurus energy could be also a Taurus. I got Leo and Taurus. Empress could also be Libra energy. So again, this almost is looking, it is kind of giving like maybe either you could be dealing with the Taurus or Leo or Libra, but like this could be a new relationship. Like I said, this could be like I said, a lot of growth or a new beginning when it comes to your business or what it is that you do for work. There could be like some new money coming to you as well with this energy, or like again, a business that's endeavor that's like growing or prospering or going through like a positive transformation. So if you have a business or like what it is that you do for your work or career, it could be going through some kind of season of positive transformation. Maybe you get a new idea, or maybe it's like a rebranding effort that's happening for your business, something like that. Because I did have the Page of Pentacles under that death card too. So I feel like you're gonna have people like looking at you and watching you, whether you like that or not. It could be an ex, to be honest. There could be an ex, particularly if you've dealt with like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person. But I feel like there's somebody that is gonna be kind of keeping tabs and trying to kind of watch you and see what you're up to and what you're doing. This is somebody that you've moved away from and maybe set boundaries with. Some of you could have blocked this person, but I feel like they're still going to be like watching this glow up, watching you transform, watching you like become blossom into this like new version of yourself or have this like positive change or transformation in your life. Trust me when I say there's a hater that's going to have their eyes on you, but it's okay because you've already done your due diligence to like block them out. So they're just going to be watching from the sidelines, kind of like, oh, what is Aries doing? Why do they look so good? Why is everything going so great for them? And you can just be like, ha ha. You can go your own way. I'm not dealing with you no more. If you're in a new relationship, trust me, you got an ex watching. That's Queen of Swords energy with the pages. That could be an ex who's keeping tabs and watching you. This is someone that might have betrayed you or lied to you in the past. They might have cheated. Again, you've already moved past them. I feel like it was a lot of banana caca boo boo foo foo shishi. There we go. And you're totally done with that. And I feel like again, you might have blocked this person. They're just left to kind of watch you and just be like, oh man, look at all the success that Aries is having, and look at their glow up, and look at how fantastic they are doing. Look at how they're prospering, they're thriving, and you're like, I know I am. It's like really nice. I mean, your reading is great, Aries. Anything else new, good? I hate to like keep digging. The High Priestess. Ooh, okay. Trust your intuition. Like when it comes to this kind of stuff, I feel like there's so much of this like intellectualizing or overthinking when it comes to like being protective of yourself, especially your emotional space. And I feel like Spirit's saying, like, just trust your intuition. You're already intuitive. You already know. You've got this gut feeling because of your past experiences, because of what you've been through. So you don't really need to like build those barriers. It's just like go with your gut, follow your intuition, let it be your guide. If you're seeing red flags, listen to them, right? Listen to them. I also feel like a lot of you, your intuition, your intuitive capabilities are going to be heightened in this season. Some of you might be spiritual, you might be readers, you might be psychic, whatever the case is. You might be finding some new abilities or skills, or again like feeling a heightened sense of that in this season coming up, going forward, right? For some of you, you're definitely working towards those goals that you are trying to pursue. It's just it may be happening slower than you would think. It's coming in that Knight of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles energy. So slow but steady wins the race, though, Aries. So don't be discouraged in the process. Don't think that oh, this means I'm not going to have that win. Don't think because you had particular failures on that path or losses or betrayals that's indicative of everything that's going to happen to you going forward, because I feel like something is breaking free and through, and you're going to be able to achieve those goals slowly but surely, even though there might have been some setbacks. But don't let that make you think that you're out, because you're not out of the game. You're in the game still. As far as I can see, you're winning. So stay the course, because I really do feel like things are about to open up and brighten up and blossom and bloom and grow for you, boo. So I love it. That was fantastic. You guys. I like accident. I was so excited. I think I accidentally left the room. All right. Anyways, Aries, that is really all that I have for you on this reading today. It was like super, super great. So I just want to say happy birthday again. I'm trying to get there we go. Okay. Happy birthday again to all of my Aries babies. I'm sending you guys so much love. Your birthday reading will be coming probably in the next week or so. So keep an eye open for that. If you happen to have any other fire placements or dealing with and you want to cross watch Leo or Sagittarius, I'll probably be doing those tomorrow. So make sure that tomorrow, maybe through Monday, but we'll see. But definitely gonna get at least Leo tomorrow. So make sure you come back around for that. Best way to know when I go live or upload a reading is to make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. Again, don't forget to do that. I also do personal readings. If this hit for you, you can schedule your own personal My Taropist session, which is the full My Taropist session where I also give you some homework so that you can apply some practical skills to help your energies in these different areas that we read for: mental, interpersonal, what's bothering or distressing you, and emotional. And so I'm sending you all so much love. Kisses. Mwah. Thank you, Yolanda. Girl, you're a queen, boo. I'm sending you so much love. And so much love to you, Bora Bora. And so much love to Angie over there doing a jig and getting ready to meet her a Taurus, which did come out, boo. So okay. Sending you guys again love. Have a good one. And I will see you again really soon. Bye.